I've found that in business, in life, if you want to run full speed, if you want to accomplish a lot, the more you can be deliberate with your time, the better. What I gotta do. We gotta load up snowboarding stuff and go to the mountain. Wow, we have a lot of snow. Got a lot of snow. Carrot, celery, Bill Belichick. Raptor R is covered under a lot of snow. We are pretty deep in snow here. Oh, I did not want my truck to be covered in snow. So we have the Raptor in here. We have the normal Raptor in here. So excited to eat.
Are you so excited? Oh, look at your icicles.
What's up, Oscar? You got icicles on your eye? Oscar, jeez.
He's bedazzled.
All right, hold on. So for the winter, oh my God, she is fired up. We set up this slow feeder. The last few years we've just done bales, but now we did the slow feeder. So this actually works really well. We let them in during the day and then out at night, and they just love it. Gotta do their water. They like the snow. They run around in it. They're maniacs. They never go in the shelter that I built, and you would think they go in it, and they just never go in it. They don't care at all. They like standing in the snow. So to give you guys a little tour here, we have this side over here, which is just their water side. I put clear sheeting on the sides so that it stays lit, because Montana stays dark sometimes. We got some rounds over there that they got into because they broke the fence or the gate. But I replaced the gate last time. I thought we were gonna be able to stack rounds in there, but we weren't able to. Not really ideal, but I had to move some of my equipment up out of here and then put some rounds in here. So I wish that these weren't in here, but it's, that's what we have to deal with. Winter is long. The way the slow feeder works is there's a net so he can't eat too fast, because he put on 132 pounds and now he's 1678, and that's too heavy, buddy. If I'm gonna be on a diet, you need to be on a diet. You're perfect. Everyone knows you're perfect. You're on the move though, huh?
We're climbing up the folk volcano. Feel the ground shake, it's about to blow. We're climbing up the folk volcano. Get you a ticket for the show.
Update, down here at the bottom when I can see, I'm great. At the top, when I can't see, I get oddly disoriented. So the powder is really, really good today. So having this checklist of things to do really, really holds me accountable to having fun. Because one of the things I don't do is I just stay in the office. I really just start working through my time and prioritizing. I think that I can really I do a lot of things. And me making this list for this year just added a lot of things to my plate, and I'm trying to figure out how to fit them without burning myself to the ground. Because I have my list of things that I want to accomplish this year, plus I have my normal workload, and then I have a bunch of things that are just gonna randomly show up that I might not be ready for, and I still have to do them. There's two things that I love. I love whiteboards, and I love calendars. So I always get my thoughts out on a whiteboard, and then I get them on a calendar, and I live and die by it. So I wanna give you guys some insight on how I build that calendar. You're not gonna see my calendar today, but I'll show you the framework. We're gonna start with the one thing that I love, which is whiteboards. The first thing that I do on my list is I lay out everything that I want to do. And then essentially I work backwards and build a foundation. I have the things that I have to do daily in order to do the rest of this. I think I went over how many businesses I run, how many different projects I'm involved in, and all the different genres of stuff that I do. But these are the things that I have to make time for daily in order for everything else to work. We have vlog, which I'm doing right now, social accounts, email, design, impact, so this stands for business impact, planning, and staying 250 pounds. This is my fitness, okay? So that's training and eating. I look at this, and as long as every single day I vlog, I upload to social, I make a block of time twice a day where I answer emails, that way it doesn't distract me the rest of the time. I make one large design block. Now, I told you guys, I am the most powerful when I am head buried, focused on design. That's the biggest thing that I can do for all the companies. Next up, I need to do one thing a day that makes a giant impact on business. I have my design block, I have my impact block, and then I have to have a block for planning. Now, I have tons of other meetings in there. I have staff meetings, leadership meetings, all that. But these are the things that I have to do. And then I have to stay under 250 pounds every single day. So essentially that's my framework to try to get everything done. If I do those things, I'm headed in the right direction. Next up, we have things that I want to do weekly. So I have date night, I have a forecasting meeting, I have a partner and influence meeting, jujitsu, podcast, my coaching group call and prep for that call, snowboarding, flying my airplane, and Dana vlogging. What I do essentially is I build out my day and then I go back and I drop these in during the week where they fit. So these are my anchor points for the week and this is my foundation. After that, I go to my monthly, the things that I plan on doing once a month. I have my accounting and budget meeting. I have my Stay Glacier meeting, which is my management company. I have my realty and leasing meeting to go over all the houses, what we need to purchase for the houses, what updates, what went wrong. The Flag Nor Fail mini documentary series we want to shoot. So we're going to be doing once of those a month. I have to block that out. I want to do one business course a month, snowmobile. So the Cabo house, making sure it's profitable as a rental property, snowmobile, and commercials. What I do after I do my daily planning for my foundation, I plug in my weekly, and then I figure out how to plug in my month. So after that, I'm going to grab the big things that I want to do quarterly, reviewing the 3 books with the team, employee reviews, Dana Lynn Bailey challenge, having racetrack events, having open gym events, obviously traveling to Cabo. I want to go 5 times this year, and Rob Bailey and the Hustle singles. So these are big anchoring points that I want to do quarterly. And then we have the one-time events. This is how I build it out. I start with my daily, I move to my weekly, I then get to my monthly, get to my quarterly, and then the one-time events are planned a little bit further out. So right now I'm about 2 weeks out, dialed in on my calendar. And when I say dialed in, I have 10 hours a day minimum blocked off where I know exactly what I'm going to do for the next 2 weeks. And the next 2 weeks are not what you think. This is how I'm able to do so much. I'll go over my calendar with you later and show you the blocks of time and how this operates. You guys are only seeing 5% of my day. Majority of the day I can't really film because it's really boring. But I can give you insight into one, how I plan, how I structure, and then how I execute. Realistically, whiteboards and calendars are the only things that keep me alive. Outside of that, I would be running around with my head cut off. I've found that in business, in life, if you want to run full speed, if you want to accomplish a lot, the more you can be deliberate with your time, the better. If you can truly focus on one thing and not be distracted by Instagram, not be distracted by meetings, not letting people book Zoom calls wherever they want, if you are deliberate, you can truly accomplish great things. But if you waste your time by waking up thinking to yourself, what am I going to do today? Or, oh, look, you want to have a Zoom call at 10 a.m.? No, I'm sorry, I'm not available at 10 a.m. That's my design block. You have to be deliberate and you have to be protective over your time. Today was a good day. Today was snowboarding, designing, taking some calls. I got to train, and I'm actually going to get home early tonight. And I feel pretty damn good about that. Guys, I got to get going because I got to pack because tomorrow we get on an airplane.